Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK, and welcome back to the Underdark, a labyrinthine collection of tunnels and caves and caverns and societies and monsters. And now with added demonic incursion, only this weekend here on QuestJunkiesUK. Welcome to Out of the Abyss, everybody. Sorry, everyone's in a funny mood today. Strap in. And we are jumping into things today with these lovely folks here. We are without the calming influence of Stephen today, which may explain several things. Anarchy. He is here with me in the land of Draconica, here in Japan, with the Xanathar, and they are bulbing around the place, and without internet, I'm afraid. But fear not. We have these three chaos fiends here. Yeah, suitable allies for the demonic incursion. I think they just haven't realised they're on the wrong side yet. Welcome everyone. It's good to have
wrong side. Are we on the wrong side, or are you just not having the right perspective on it yet?
Let's find out. Okay, now as we dive into things here, a massive thank you to the fabulous Ryu Toshi for this awesome character art, Anastasia impending. So please do sort that. I'm sorry for the delay, Anastasia. I'm sorry, Anastasia. Because say it right. Because you do catch this as a new campaign who dis rich period of the year. So getting things sorted as quickly as possible. Phantom, Wheel of Shenanigans, spin. Yes, we do have 3 spins to give, and there's 3 of them. That's very nice. And we should do that in just a moment, Phantom. Do not worry. Thank you so much for those subscriptions, you lovely, lovely people. Okay, if you would like to also influence the game a little and get some shenanigans in play, subscriptions or gifted subscriptions will do just that. Although that is not said on screen. Oh, I don't have that on the screen here. Meh. Anyway, as we are rolling on here, a massive shout out to the lovely and fabulous folk of CZRPG who are sponsoring our giveaway this week. Exclamation mark, enter in chat for your chance to win. Head on over and check out all of their amazing stuff. Phantom linked it before, but let me refresh that in the chat there. Thank you, Phantom. Awesome one-shots and campaigns. We are getting a sneak peek preview playthrough of their upcoming Jacinta's Tyranny campaign. Join us later today or first thing tomorrow if you're in that part of the world for that. Can't wait to rejoin all of those lovely people. But before that, I get to play with these lovely people instead. So let us rejoin Kalo, the Drow Paladin, Anastasia, the human, in inverted commas, wizard, and Corbin, the changeling monk druid.
For some reason, I don't have dark vision.
Rudeness.
It's rudeness.
Rudeness in extreme. Okay, thank you everyone. So, we are rejoining them. Last time we were here, they left the outpost, the trading outpost of the various peoples of the Underdark that is known as Mental Dearth, and having removed Fraser Blue's corrupting influence from the society there, they were able to carry on their way and continue their quest in search of the Stone Giant Library of Graven Hollow, where they hope to discover more information about what is happening here, what is the source of all of this abyssal incursion that is going on, and all the demons that are running rampant throughout the Underdark, and find a way to attack it and deal with it other than their blades and spells, which has been doing well for them so far, to be fair. But when it comes to demon lords in the flesh as opposed to caged spirits in crystals, they might need a little more intel. And Kalo has heard from the fabulous Jarlaxle and those over at Bragan Death that they are the key in a scheme that might be able to undo everything that is happening. For he has unwittingly stolen the knowledge of the entrance to the Arch-Sorceress's Tower of Menzo Baranzan, as he fled from that city and all of its cruel politics and backstabbing and wiping out of houses. And look at that, everyone.
Wasn't a good time.
Look at that, everyone. We have, I think this is the first time This is a Phoenix Iwaki first story time with Uncle Tig. Thank you for the hydrate. And welcome in. Vecna lives. He does. But that's not our concern here. We rejoin our party here, and as I said, I think it's a Phoenix Iwaki first that every member of the party has concentration on.
Yes.
We're
Good job,
focused.
Team focus.
Damn straight, Barry. Focused. Those of you who have been with us from earlier on in these adventures will know that is not an entirely true depiction of these adventurers, but here we are.
Look.
Yes.
We're doing our best. I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
Fair.
How do I untag?
Also, can I say, Buns, mic game on point.
Yay.
Excellent.
Did it.
Whatever that is, keep doing that. It is working. We hear you. We hear you loud and clear. And everyone, if you wish to influence play other than spinning the wheel of shenanigans, which we will get to, I have not forgotten, you can use those handy little dream pies down there in the corner. Our first ever streamed campaign was Curse of Strahd, hence the dream pie thing there. And you can allow certain things to happen, such as giving advantages and disadvantages, although, as you can see, our players are thoroughly blinged out at the moment. All the drip they could ever want. More drip than a dark lake cavern roof. And they, especially Anastasia, who you cannot usually have more than one, it should be said. This is a very...
It's tradition at this point. Every new character will get an abundance of crystals, and then they'll never come back again. Use them wisely, young one. Use them wisely.
Never uses them.
No, you're gonna hoard them, because that's exactly what I did. I think I have 2 hidden somewhere.
Turbo KKV. Concentration, you say, time for an AoE spell. Unfortunately, these Null Hunters are not blessed very well in the magic department, I'm afraid. But we'll have to see if we can knock one out. First one free, kid. Yeah, that's right, Barry. Alright, so, as we dive back in here, into these tunnels that are the lair, the nest of a group of hooked horrors, which Corbin got excited about. As they said, as mentioned on this piece of paper, Corbin wants a baby hook horror. This is a piece of paper
I want one so
since
bad.
the beginning of the campaign.
I want one so bad.
2 adult hooked horrors came hurtling across the corridor from north to south, as we see there. And hot on their heels was the Null hunting party. There were some rather terrifying fast ones, but these are level 9 characters and tier 2. Don't fuck with that kind of shit. So, they were in the process of dealing with these pesky Nulls. And as you can see, we have a few things going on here. Now, I know that Zakan's is Spirit Guardians. And that Corbin's is the Flaming Sphere.
Yes.
As represented by the Funky Skull. And... there he is. Rah. I think the Nulls kind of appreciated the skull motif, and then before they realized they were getting burnt alive, they're like, oh no! No!
Not one of ours!
Damn it! Now, Anastasia, what was yours? Sorry, I did not note as best as I should have noted.
Wasn't it Spirit Shroud?
Was it what? A Spirit Shroud, yes. Thank you. Well done. And Kayla, your good self?
Bless.
Oh, bless. Okay. Noted. Now, before
so we still have that bless?
You don't
have that bless?
True.
The D4 to saving throws and actions.
Ability checks, yeah.
I'm remembering. Look at me go.
Okay, now before Rishi's ADHD destroys him, let us
Not let it
spin this wheel. Kalo, Drow Paladin of Illustrai, coming in with a advantage crystal. The only other way to get more than your fair share.
Thank you, friends.
Anastasia, don't you dare get another crystal.
Please.
No. Hey, okay. Excellent. And Corbin.
Animal companion. Animal companion.
Sorry.
Animal companion.
That one's been taken. See, you said too much, and now you have a disadvantage, Crystal.
Ah!
You want a baby Hokora and the animal companion extra? No.
I was just trying to cement the baby.
Ah,
Okay.
okay, just perfectly working together there. I see.
See, I was trying to be on your side. I was a fool. It will never happen again. I was a fool.
So, let me turn down this and turn up this instead. Okay, now, my friends. As the wooting and yelping and laughing hyena-like gnolls with their pack lord in the back there, with his bow drawn tight to the string, straining, complaining, wanting to unleash the arrow and cause death and harm, come yelping down the corridor at you. Kalo, as mentioned, your mace. What was its name again? Damn it.
The Sorrow Star.
The Sorrow Star, yes. The magical mace named the Sorrow Star in the shape of a... Was it a Morning Star? Mace Morning Star, Mace Morning Star.
Yeah, so I think it was a Morning Star. We just reflavored it to, the Sorrow Star.
Okay, so it is a Morning Star.
Yep.
Okay, so excuse me, Morning Star. In the shape of a black rose with the thorns ready to be there. And Kalo's mic is low. Can you boost yourself there a bit, Kalo?
Why in the world is my mic low? Hold on.
Someone had to get the curse.
Mike's mic.
Mike's mic. Let me see what I can do.
Barnes, did you go and steal Mike's mic?
That's probably.
Look, I just finally got decent headphones. I got decent headphones again. So.
Cheers, McClover. Thank you for those subs before. Oh yes, me. Okay, now, the Sorrow Star, Kalo, starts to weep even more. Something is clearly happening to the magical force connected with it. The warlock patron and force that haunts the layers of the Shadow Realm, the Lady of Sorrows, who has connections to this party. And those connections become rather evident as more tears start to fall from the Sorrow Star, Kalo. Black tears. And Zakan stumbles and falls to one knee. I haven't felt like... Help! And he turns to you all, and you see the eyes on his mask are jet black, and black tears are pouring down the mask. And he reaches out towards you and falls forward, prone on the ground. His spirit guardians fading.
They fade?
They do.
Okay.
So let me get rid of that circle there. And he's no longer concentrating. He's busy being unconscious. As he falls to the ground there. And the gnoll next to him, using his... What was the name of that ability?
Bitch assness?
That's not the name.
That's correct. That's correct.
It was, it was right there. It was right there.
Gnolls have an ability called Rampage.
We said the same thing twice.
And he woots. He's like, yes, yes. And the pack lord in the back says, finish that filthy little cleric. And the Gnoll grabs his two-handed spear and drives it between Zakan's shoulder blades. And I'm just gonna put this on here. Usually I keep these secret, but that is very evident even to you. There's two little 2 little failed death saves there. So, Kato. It's on you. Now, is that because we finished with you, or we were going to start with you?
We were going to start with me.
Right?
Yeah, because
so that
the order got somehow bumped up.
So that was a constant.
We accidentally skipped you, and then we had to play catch up.
Anastasia.
Wait, you skipped me again.
No, don't do it again.
John, you skipped me again.
But you're 7.
Yeah, I know I was 7. I was supposed to start. I even have it on the little sticky note. We said keep an eye out for it last week.
We accidentally let the 2 gnolls go ahead of him when they weren't supposed to. So his turn is now, and that's when we ended.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you kindly. Okay, so yeah, that's that. Okay, back to the original question. So we were starting with you. Okay, gotcha. There we go. So yes, back to you, my friend. What do you do? Welcome everyone. How you doing?
In like this sort of moment where like the vision sort of narrows, as you would see like in a show or movie, kind of looks to the Sorrow Star and then looks over at the scene where Zakan is being attacked, and kind of just the black eyes go completely black. Where there was once like maybe like a gold rim for where like you could see his pupils, it's totally black now. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm going to drag your corpse through this fucking cave, and I will teach them a fucking lesson. And I'm going straight for this guy. I'm going to make 2 attacks with the Sorrow Star.
Okay, go for it.
So...
Please get a natural 1 and hit Zakan by mistake.
I wish, right?
I will.
Could you imagine? I'm going to fucking get... Shh. Oh, I took that literally, didn't I? Okay, my bad. Who has Revivify?
Anastasia's like, who were you talking to? I assumed the null. Perhaps not.
Why are we mad at Zakan?
It's like, what did Zakan do to you?
Go on holiday, would you?
Insisted. John, does a 18 hit?
It certainly does.
All right. First one's gonna be...
He's on his last legs already, which means 10 HP or less.
Cool. Well, that's 10 HP. He's dead.
Tell me what happens.
It's just the Sorrow Star's swiveling. The tears just kind of like flip to the ground, and you can see just this black trail of tears. And he comes over and just swings with the Morning Star and just whips it across and just throws it into the wall.
Fantastic. Yeah, the body just over Zakan's prone form just slams into the rock and then down onto the ground. And the Gnoll pack leader just roars in anger. Get them! Okay. And just like grabs grabs the one next to him and hang on, I think that thing, was it a reaction? Sorry, this is just one of their abilities. I want to double check what it was. Gnoll Pack Lord. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so yeah, it has something called Insight Rampage, but it's on his turn, not a reaction. So, sorry, back to you, my friend.
We'll just go in front of Zakan,
Nice to
and because I used my action, just stand in front of him and just for flavor, just look at the other gnolls. And I'm going to kill you too. And I'm going to make it slow and painful, and my friends are going to enjoy every moment of it.
I'd like to see you try.
When did I get involved in this?
You and me said the same thing. Shut up.
we just looked at each other. we didn't.
Damn.
We didn't say nothing. We just looked.
Boy.
Okay. Thank you kindly. Are you gonna use any more movements? You still have some, I assume.
I'm just standing in front of Zakan at this point, just trying to
Gotcha.
block them. Yeah.
Okay. Anastasia.
Now you're talking.
It's me.
It's you.
So we just have those 2 guys at us right now?
There are those. There's the Pack Lord and the regular Gnoll down the middle there. Yes.
Yeah, all of us have just been sitting here doing like this to the music.
Alright, I'm gonna get
Chav.
up nice and close.
Chav, if you're in the UK, I think that's a fairly British thing. Americans, do you know what a chav is?
A what?
No. There you go.
I didn't hear what you
If I
said.
saw it, I might have. I don't know. I'm googling it. You can't
A
stop.
Chad?
Chav.
Thank
Not
you.
A Chad, yes, but no, chav. I think it's a fairly British thing. There will be.
Not a common thing for me.
If you Google it, there will probably be a rather large amount of Burberry.
Burberry?
Like Burberry pattern, like tracksuits
Yeah.
and hats and things. if it's still what it used to be when I was in England.
Do you mean like a person, Chav?
Yes.
I'm Rolodexing through all of my conversations with you and Leo.
Not the chaff, not separating the wheat from the chaff, no.
Okay.
It's worse than a Chad, Karen, and your worst fears combined. But it's okay, because Chav Hunter is here to keep them at bay.
The Chav Hunter.
Okay, sorry, Anastasia.
Alright.
You're doing stuff.
So we're gonna do some tried and true. I'm gonna do
We're
a
distracted by
4th level-
Chavs, and you're doing something.
I'm gonna do a 4th level scorching ray, so that is 5 rays. Let's see.
The meme comes
got-
true.
I'm about to say, stay true to you.
We got a 24, a 23, and a 13.
Okay, what was the... By the way, can I just say, Anastasia, welcome to the channel. I believe this might be your first voice in your head, so I just want to mark that special moment here on Phoenix UK.
Divine intervention, we call it.
Divine intervention.
You hear a insidious, leering, jubilant voice in your mind. Yes, if you're going to steal it, use it and destroy these pups of Yinogu.
She's just gonna, like, as she's setting up for Scorching Ray, just mild hesitation you guys will probably notice, because she's like,
It's like that little buffering wheel.
this voice is just as new to her head as it is to so she's just
Well, the owner of that book of yours is free now.
Yeah.
It was on loan to who you stole it from.
well, they don't know that. Let's see, the other
thank
two
you, Corbin.
was
Smasher of crystal prisons.
a dirty 20 and a 26.
Nice.
Those all hit.
Look,
Those will both hit.
I
Oh,
help.
the first 3 too. I'll re-roll those if you didn't remember the numbers. But
Was there anything you're going for both of them?
yeah, because I have 5 rays, so I'd know I have to roll for each one.
Jeez. Was anything less than a 15?
One.
Yeah, 13.
Okay, yeah, just missed that one.
Or was it 13 over 15?
It was 13.
13, yeah.
Okay,
So
so only
that's
4
only
of them.
yeah, so 2 each. Let us see.
That-
You're rolling to hit, so
with
there's no
my
saving
Spirit
throw, right?
Shroud-
You're rolling to hit, so there's no save.
Alright, bet. Yeah. No saves, just roll to hit.
You have a ridiculous amount of crystals if you want to re-roll that one that missed.
You know what? Sure. Let's re-roll that one.
Thank you.
We're,
Might as well
I
get all
swear
of
we're
that.
not planning to make the same faces because we both just did this at the exact same time.
One brain cell on this stream. Thank you for joining us.
Oh my gosh, I promise I'm not doing it on purpose.
Well,
You know-
that was a 17, so that one can hit. too.
Hey, there you go.
Next.
That was me Bluetoothing you.
Lexi, when I invited you to join us here in the Underdark, there was 2 ways I saw it going. You were either going to just become one with Buns, or just clash violently and unpleasantly. And I'm glad it went the way it did. But there are.
I didn't know the other way was an option. Maybe we should shake it.
I was just, for science. I was too curious.
All right, let's
Hey, Chris,
go.
you flew too close to the sun, and look what you've done.
I
Oh my
know,
God.
where's a con? It just would have been like there's
Alright.
2 of them.
Good luck, everyone.
Oh god. First one is 14.
Hey.
3, 4, 5, 6,
I mean, here's me. I'm just hoping we get to...
Second one's 11.
I made a mistake. I fucking deleted Zakan from the turn order. I should have left him there. Hey, Charlie, mate. How you doing?
Oh, no.
It's okay. I just need to remember when to see if he dies or not.
11.
11.
Thank you, Buns. Yeah,
Another
Buns,
11.
Buns notices the DM is not
11.
listening.
It's okay. You got backup DM brain. I
Another
just
11.
That's
A lot of
4.
11s.
That's 4 11s.
Too many
Like,
11s.
why did I just get 11?
Because they're lucky. 11, 11, 11, 11. Make so many wishes.
All the wishes. All the wishes.
All the
Oh,
wishes.
right. So that is 22 each. Right? Is it 11?
Well, I did the 5 raise.
Oh, yes.
I used one of the to reroll.
So,
it's 5 scorching.
Buns,
rays.
and what was the one that wasn't 11?
14.
14?
14, okay.
Thank you for
now,
remembering.
I assume, Anastasia, I assume that was against the Pact Lord that you did 3, right?
Yeah.
So that'll be
Yeah, we're-
36 instant bloodied. He's like,
Instant bloodied.
which means
Heck yeah.
half HP or less.
He's an insta-bloody boy.
And the other... See, 2 11s, you say?
There's 4 of these things.
They have 22 hit points. Bye.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey!
Farewell, we knew thee well.
Perfect. No, not a spell point wasted. Not a spell slot wasted, I should say. Okay.
Oh, got him.
Done. Nol on flambre. Okay, so the Norlord like looks around as his final minion just spontaneously combusts, and he just like snarls, and just like he's much taller than you, Anastasia. He's like looming over you with that massive spear with all its various totems hanging off, and a certain amount of dried blood on the blade. He's like, let me freshen this up. But before that,
Thank you.
Corbin, on your turn, something happens. And let me give a little sneak peek to chat.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Please.
Charcushio enters
Fantastic.
stage top at high speed. Okay, something that Kalo understands. You might all understand. This is in the internet space fairly frequently. Yabai, 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 yabai. Everyone, if you're new to the channel, Japanese is draconic here.
It's draconic, yeah.
And Chakushi just comes pelting out of that northern tunnel. He's like, big worm, with a Y.
With a Y.
Bigger than you?
Considerably.
Considerably.
What would you like to do, Corbin? So the rest of Chakushio's actions are over to you, but that is what they did.
Well, then let's get the ferocity out of the way, so I can figure out what he can do.
Kind of panic energy on this time.
Right? I got Charcuterie dice.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
Nice.
These are the Charcuterie dice. I thought they would be cool.
That's awesome.
All right, so D4. Yes, that is a 3 plus the 3 that I had before.
Awesome.
Finally gets me over 5.
Huzzah!
Okay, which that means I can do all the spit bread.
So I need to grab
So I
that
can do something.
PDF. Have that locked and loaded. While we're
Remember
at
page
it.
16 for our
That's okay. I've
lovely
got it bookmarked. Thank you.
Cool.
PDFs. DM tools. Beast Heart, monstrous companions.
Yep, sure can. He can stand his little ground. I'm gonna do frightful presence.
Rishi, it's like when Redfall became self-aware. Not really, because he's a dragon, so he is very intelligent already. Redfall had to work for it. Okay, so what you doing, Corbin?
He has enough to do frightful presence.
Excellent. Oh, Corbin, so just what I remember, speaking of companions and buddies, next month we're starting The Light of Xeraxis with Kalo in a different guise over there. And the Spelljammer campaign. And they needed one more crew member for their ship, for their Spelljammer. They need a crew of 5, so we have 4 plucky adventurers and 1 extra, and it's going to be Glabagool.
We fought for Glabagool. You have no idea.
In his plasmoid form.
Yay! My turret friend.
So he's done well. He's into his third campaign now. He was, you know, the NPCs like to isekai around the place.
The Globiverse instead of the Wackyverse, and
the Globiverse of madness.
No,
we have to. We've always been Globiverse. We just need to understand.
Anastasia,
always has been.
Anastasia, one of the places they visited was known as the Oozing Temple, and they discovered a sentient gelatinous cube, who they took with them and went on various adventures throughout the Underdark. And then when they first arrived on the surface, the gelatinous cube turned to them, melted down into its plasmoid natural form, and said, "Thank you very much. Captain Jebediah Thunderflash awaits," and was beamed up to his Spelljammer and left them.
That's hilarious. I love it.
And then we started our first Spelljammer campaign, and Glabagool was on that ship with Jebediah Thunderflash, a pirate from New Orleans on Earth. Not a pirate now. He was a cowboy originally. He was in our Deadlands campaign.
That's hilarious. I love it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Right.
Little thing for people in chat. I might have to dust off the Jebediah voice in the near future as well, but we'll leave that for the future. Sorry, Lexi. The Wackyverse is a very convoluted place.
It's very too fast with these memes. I need you to know that, Mike. You're too fast with these memes. That was an unnecessarily quick thing.
Chat. Shenanigans.
I'm so tired of you. I'm taking my turn. So I would like for Sharkushio to turn and not use Frightful Presence against the worm or anything like that, but against the pack leader. The intent is so that the pack leader is going to try to get away towards the worm, putting itself in danger. I would like to use it as a moving meat shield so I can get close.
The problem there is the direction, Greg, because Sharkushio came from the north. And so if the pack leader's scared, he wouldn't be able to go towards you.
Well, wait. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry. You're saying when he comes in to bank in that the pack leader wouldn't be able to run in the correct direction?
He wouldn't, yeah, you think, because he wouldn't be able to run past you. He would run away from you, directly away from you.
He would run away from Sharkushio.
Yeah. So you're gonna.
So I was gonna have Sharkushio like literally chase him towards me. He's gonna try to put me out of the and then he's a moving meat shield.
Gotcha. So Sharkushio's gonna fly.
Kind of go in, bank around, and then
swoop. There he goes.
And it is a 14, I think now with my level up because my proficiency bonus is +4, so it's a 14 wisdom save technically that he has to
14 wisdom
against.
save. Okay.
Yeah.
Will do.
Come on, fail.
I know, right?
I don't have disadvantage. Okay, good.
Damn.
And I use my disadvantage on it.
No, you may not.
I'll sacrifice my disadvantage.
So noble.
Such a noble cause. So altruistic.
Wisdom.
Ooh,
7.
Yeah! Just as good. All right. So now with our literal scaredy bear.
So that was Frightful Presence. Each creature within 10 feet.
Of the wormling's choice, it's not just an area thing.
Yeah.
You can choose.
Sorry, I stopped reading, but not on purpose. It was,
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Okay, frightened of the wormling.
It is so scary. It has wings and shoot fire, go pop pop.
Actually, well, it just saw its null friend completely combusted. So yeah, the fire would.
Yeah, fire would be
very effective.
So I forgot that when I put my mage armor up, I get arcane ward. So all the damage that I took was supposed to go to the ward instead. So I'm just gonna switch that up real quick.
Good job, we did it. We remembered.
We remembered something. Good job, single brain cell team.
Ooh, wow, we did 3 separate things. Multitasking.
Okay, now, let's see. Okay, so it has It has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls now.
Yep,
And unfortunately, this isn't the one where it has to run away, but it can't go closer.
Ah, boo.
So if you guys now get behind Shakushio, then you're good. Because he can't go towards Shakushio. Alright.
Yeah.
Noted.
So that is to use my movement. Whatever flavor we have to put on it to make the pack leader run towards the worm. That's what this is for. So I would like to know what the worm does to the pack leader. Like if he knocks him and kills him, I would like to know that.
Let's see. The one
that will determine my next thing for Corbin's turn and not Shakushio.
The one that Shakushio was scared of, worm.
Yes, the pack leader we're trying to get to run towards the worm. What does the worm do when that happens?
It hasn't had its turn yet. You haven't seen what Shakushio was talking about yet.
Oh.
It's
that was a very meta way to ask that question. Yes, you're right. What my turn is going to be, my movement is going to be to follow them, like it's going to go run into the depths. I have to know what happens next before I say what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So I don't know yet. What happens when it runs into the darkness?
The null?
Yes.
Okay. The null isn't driven away by that frightened condition. It can't move towards Shakushio, but it doesn't have to run away from Shakushio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else around Zakan?
Right now, only Kalo.
Okay. Only Kalo? I was just making sure. I'm going to tell everybody to duck.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go shooting that giant fire sphere down this hallway. Because something chased my kid.
I'm right next to him.
I said duck. I just said duck.
I'm sorry, Corbin, what's a duck?
Also, Corbin.
Everyone get down. I'll be as specific as possible. Yeah, sorry.
You know those healing slaps of yours?
Yeah.
Zakan is on 2 failures and about to make a roll.
I got healing.
No, I got this. No, it's fine.
I mean, if you're in a gambling mood, we could wait till Kalo's turn.
I had a very specific thing I wanted to do, and now I don't have a corpse, and I'm upset.
There are corpses.
I know that's
a
very creepy. I know, but it's not the big one.
True.
You can eat the cooked one that I just set on fire.
Nom nom nom.
He's nice and cooked.
Gamey.
Done to perfection.
It's nice and cooked.
Everything I attack is cooked to perfection.
Chef's kiss.
Set it in the scorching rays for 5 rays, and then come back.
5 rays. Shut up. I would like to at 3rd level cast.
Could get 5 rays for 6 seconds. Cure wounds. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, step up next to him. What is your healing energy? Is it this slap? It's like Zakan. This is too much.
Yeah. It's like one of those, like, you reach back and touch the ear on the other side of your head first. Back slaps. It's like, I'm so tired of you leaving. Wham! Like, I'm so upset.
Noted.
But that is Cure Wounds casted at 3rd level.
Nice. Give me some of those.
3d8 plus 5.
Tasty. Actually, you think for your spell slot's sake, a minimum level Cure Wounds will suffice.
Why won't you let me be great?
I want you to be great. I don't want you to use your spell slots if you don't need to.
If I use this one, that means I have 1 more 3rd level, but I have so many of the other ones. I have so much stuff. I'm fine.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
I heal him for 21.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, he starts to come round, and as he does so, your friend and mine, Webster, comes scuttling along up on the wall, like parkours up on the wall, drops down behind you, scoops up Zakarn in a spiderweb hammock kind of stretcher type thing, and then scuttles off around the corner. Boop, boop, boop. With the unconscious Zakarn.
Scuttle.
To safety. And beyond.
Alright, that was movement. That was Sharkishio. That was my action with my spell. That is my turn.
Okay, thank you. So, our Null Pack Lord, looking fearfully over his shoulder at Sharkushio, which gives him disadvantage on his attacks against Anastasia. Excuse me. Okay, but yes, he angrily like throws his bow to one side. Is also charred and burned by the chastising magic of Anastasia, and just comes leaping at you with their glaive instead. This nasty notched blades just comes whistling through the air with disadvantage, to be fair. 7 is going to miss, and his second attack spins around. 19.
What's my dex roll? I forgot I had mage armor on, so I have to double check my armor.
No worries.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so yeah, the first one he's looking fearfully over his shoulder and misses as Charcushio's hovering menacingly there. But the second one is just driven by this bloodlust, does hit home, and that is going to be 8 slashing damage.
My arcane ward.
Indeed. And as we get to initiative 20, losing ties, it is worm time. Actually, Anastasia, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Concentration saving throw.
Yep. Constitution.
Concentrate.
DC 10.
Concentrate.
DC 10. I rolled a 10 exactly.
Hey,
Plus 2
meets it,
plus.
meets it.
Woohoo!
Okay. Nice. Now,
Got a 12.
Corbin. To the north, where Chakushio exploded from, going yabai, 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 yabai. There is a scraping, slithering sound, and you hear a voice speaking, also draconic, the same as Chakushio had been, and it says, what was it? Kyou wa mo dekai komori mitsu troglodyte mutsu そしてマインドフレアも食べたんですけど、安心してください。お前とお前らの友達たち食べる余裕が十分ある。And a behir slithers out of the chamber to the north and behind you, Corbin. Hello.
Oh, he's a big boy.
I feel like before Corbin turns around, they go dad mode, and they're like, they recognize some of those words. They're like, if you're not going to use proper language, you can just go.
Chakushio said considerably larger. And I was not lying. And Corbin, as the big
Beast Bond.
comes leaping out. Let's see here. Okay. Goes to bite you. Ha.
How's that?
22.
The 22,
Oh, nice, Rishi.
you say?
22, yes. Just like all those lovely people in chat. There's 22 of them as well. It was meant to be.
So,
Thank you,
could I stop missile the worm? If I reduce its speed to 0?
Not a ranged attack.
Oh no, it feels like a ranged attack to me. Yes, it does hit.
Okay, that is 20 piercing damage. As its long neck darts forward and its fangs bite into your side.
Disrespectful, but okay.
And then Daisy, I mean, far from it from me to ignore you in chat there. It has so many legs, maybe it gives nice hugs. Well, its second attack is its constrict attack, yes. So, the coils of the serpent writhe and surround you, Corbin. And that is going to be a 29 to hit.
Yeah.
And you take... Let's have a look here. You take 16 bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled.
Pardon, monsieur. How do you say what the fuck?
Okay, cool.
I need 2 concentration saving throws, please.
Awesome, amazing.
With your bless.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
Plus a d4.
Second. Yes. All right,
Can we
so
pretend?
So I got the 1d20 to roll plus the d4 for my bless.
Yes.
Yes. And it is a saving throw of my con, so it's plus 2.
Nice.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Crystal!
Oh.
Crystal!
Role Players Guild, I'm sorry. You have a disadvantage, Crystal, so if you reroll that, it will again be with disadvantage. It's okay.
Like this.
It's okay, it just drops your spell. It's just you losing concentration on the spell.
No, yeah. Okay, cool.
So, welcome in Raiders Roleplayers Guild coming in. Good to see you all.
Hi, guys.
We were having a nice little null fight, but it suddenly became a rather nasty Behir fight, as drawn by the sound of combat.
Yes.
A big slithery boy has arrived from the Underdark. Big snaky boy. Okay,
Yes,
so
what else?
concentration fails, I'm afraid, Corbin, and the flaming skull turns, just like, why, not like this. And disappears.
I do think well. Cool existence.
Okay.
Get out of the way over here. I'm trying to get Corbin. There we go. And concentration gone, but restrained. Okay, chomp. Right, and that brings us. Let me pop it in the turn order. Now I'm not keeping it secret anymore.
Keeping it secret, keeping it safe. Why is it 0?
Because
Oh, you just put it in.
I
that's why.
just turned it. That's all.
I thought it was like hidden at 0, and I'm like, hold on, what the heck is this thing's dex score that has a 0?
I went for instead of rolling on the first round to see it when it arrived, I went for, like it's a environmental effect, right? It was attracted by the sound of combat. It is an environmental danger of the Underdark. As Kalo, you know well, the sounds of combat often do draw other beasties. And thank you, Daisy. And that is the Behir's turn. Let's double check. My first time with the Behir. Yes. Okay, yeah, well done there. Kalo, back to you, my friend, with Anastasia on deck.
Hi. Hello. How you doing? Corbin, you took about, say, 38 damage that round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. As an action, lay on hands, you're getting 38 HP back.
Hefty.
As a bonus action, compelled duel. So, as long as you guys don't attack this thing, it's not going to try and attack you with normal attacks. It's going to be disadvantage anytime, as long as you don't attack the Behir. That's my turn.
Noted.
So I can't throw fire at it.
Don't throw fire at it, girl. Don't do it.
But it's right here.
Nah, you good, homie.
But fire.
Nah, we good.
Trying to get
I
this thing
promise.
off. We trying to get this thing off.
Phrasing. Okay.
Phrasing.
What counts as attacking it?
Harsh
Don't make
language is
physical
okay.
contact. Harsh language is good. Yes.
If it's not
So-
cutting words.
As long as it's
Emotional
not cutting
damage
words.
is okay.
Emotional damage
damage is
okay?
okay.
Now, come on, you had your
Yo,
fill over on
mama.
QuestJunkiesUK already. Come on.
Alright, who do I got left? Just this one guy in front of me?
And the warlord is there. Yeah.
And the what?
The warlord is in front of me.
Warlord.
Mhm.
Yes.
guess I'm gonna get
Pack Lord?
both of you.
Pack Lord. Sorry.
Pack Lord, Warlord, same thing. It's gonna die. Going.
Same
to
thing,
die.
yeah, at this time.
I'm gonna do another 4th level Scorching Ray, so that is 5 raids.
That seems excessive.
Anastasia likes
There's only one
Hey, Barry,
spell
thanks for jumping
in
in
the
the
entire
Discord.
spell book. You know
it.
this.
It's only one. It's just one.
Yeah, if
So
anyone else
that
wants to jump in
is-
that Discord as well while we're here, we have news about all the upcoming things. You get to see all the character art and things before it's anywhere else. Hear about exciting charity things going on, special guests, chance to play in games on occasion, and of course access to the all-new Odyssey channel. Did you hear, Buns? I don't know if you heard. I announced it on stream for the first time with the Witchlight finale on Friday. I am joining you in the ranks of pro DMs. So in the near future.
Oh, I really inhaled.
Ooh, love that.
Okay, I'm
Please.
so proud of you.
Please react favorably to your friends with caution.
That's how I feel.
Thank you.
The burp was immediate.
So yes. Keep an eye out
I
on the
know.
Discord, friends, and that channel, the Odyssey, for the upcoming.
If only you were
chance.
something like my sprite or brother or something familiar or something like that for me to congratulate.
Sorry,
only.
Buns. Sorry, Buns.
Hashtag Mike did it. Although
I
it's,
did it.
it's a long hashtag. It's hashtag Mike did it. Although actually it was Steph.
I was like,
I have to make it an
shit,
actual
please.
hashtag.
Right?
New hashtag. Blame Steph.
Pick a role in the Discord. I'm a Mike blamer.
I miss Steph. Mama Steph. Now both of my weekly meetings with Steph had their finales last week, so got no more Stephanie. It's okay. She's off not making stories anymore. She's making people.
Aww.
Real people. She gets Chris got the first stream dad. She gets the first stream mama. So
Mama Bear.
sorry, Lexi, please.
Alright, so
Excuses.
I got 19, 23, and
Hits.
14
Misses.
for the first 3. First miss.
The last one misses, so there's 2 hits.
You do have a bless. You could turn that 14 into a hit.
That's true. Is it on attack rolls too?
Yep, just attack rolls. Not damage,
damage,
but
yeah.
attack rolls. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that hits as well. Anastasia.
And then that'll bump it up to a 15.
That's enough.
Sweet, so that one does hit. So then we got a 28.
I'll do it. And the last one?
And the last one was... I get a bless on all of them?
If you need it, yeah.
Or just
Yeah,
the
if you
one?
need it. Yep, if you need it.
Because
That's
that
it,
was
Daisy.
also 14. Oh,
Okay.
+4, heck yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can only succeed. It's a 15, so even the 1 would be
Yay.
enough. Okay,
Hooray!
so 5 hits.
5 hits. On.
No lord.
I have 2 people in front of me. Whoever's got the most health, I'll give him 3.
I think it's only one. Don't attack Sharkushio.
Yeah, I don't think you should attack your friend.
Who else is in
Sharkushio
front of
didn't
me?
do anything wrong.
That
It's just
is
that one guy in front of me?
that's Buns' dragon.
Please,
Oh, okay.
please,
Never mind. Not attacking
Please.
friend.
thank you.
So yeah,
Alright, so we got 16 first roll, big numbers. 9, 10, okay, 15 on the second roll. 8. 11 again, god damn it.
let me stop you there.
11? Why is he doing 11s again?
It's fine.
like it.
Stop it. It's already dead.
It's my thing. It's already dead.
Dead.
Anastasia, as we like to say here on the channel, tell me what happens.
Alright, so what she is doing, she's just summoning up, because she still has the spirit shrouds. And she's summoning them up. And one of them being our friend Jeff. The other one, he's missing an arm. Like, he's been decayed so much, one of his arms is gone. His horns are, like, jagged and weird. They are they are on fire. She has set the flames upon them, and they have run forward and just tackled this guy and just beaten the life out of him and just set him on fire.
Oh, thanks for the reminder. Need to catch up with the Six Nations that's happening at the moment. Sorry, rugby's happening at the moment in Europe. Okay, nice. Okay, so yeah, these just go dashing forward, and just there is just a woof behind you, and you see just the silhouette of the Null Pack Lord inside, just howling. I come to hunt in your realm. Just gone.
Bye.
And any
Worm
movement?
go bye-bye?
Very gone bye.
You go bye bye.
Let's go bye bye.
Michiel gone bye bye. So any movement, Anastasia? Or bonus action?
No, she's just gonna turn around. So we're not killing that one.
Not attacking it.
Not-
If Kalo wants to do this on his own.
You can stare at it very mean, but we're trying to get Corbin out first. Then you can attack it.
Okay.
But I want to eat the Corbin monk.
You can eat me, you big fat.
You're saying that to the bit here, right?
I mean,
So,
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
lines of communication crossed here.
the real life buns are just like, we're done. We're done.
We're done. Nope.
You're all done.
Going home.
You're all done.
Thanks for hanging out with us on stream, everyone. Bye.
This has been great. Do you see? I need to flip my screen. This says game over. We're just gonna follow.
We see it. We see it.
What's
Game
happening?
over, man. Game over.
Okay. Now, Corbin, I think you are merely grappled, which means you just can't move. Other things are okay.
Okay.
Oh no, it is restrained. Sorry. Read fully.
Okay.
So
I'm
I believe
restrained.
that means you can only try to escape. The speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Your attacks have disadvantage. And
But can I cast a spell?
disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to cast Gaseous Form so I can get the hell out of there.
Yay.
Noted.
It is the chunky man's Misty Step.
The chunky
It's the
stuff.
chunky man. It's the chunky man's Misty Step.
Okay, so it just goes, and you see the coils of the here just like go. What?
Yeah. So if it's
Amanda.
right, if we were waiting for me to get out of the way, we can hold turns. I'm okay. I'm there. I do want to leave them a gift though.
Yes.
As I disappear in my gaseous form, as I do, they will notice they are still holding something. Its name is Shillelagh.
Yes. Yes.
Its name is Shillelagh.
Snaky boy versus Snaky boy.
My giant banana python
Love
is now gonna come. They are
This
coming.
is
to
Anastasia's first glimpse of
play. They
Shillelagh.
everything.
Yeah.
So you're very confused. You're like, oh no, they left their staff, and then I just go as I reform,
Yes,
like
yes.
between the both of you, Shillelagh. You're like, yes, you left your Shillelagh. Oh.
Not what we meant. Yes. Excellent. Is it?
What?
It's a constrictor, giant constrictor.
Yes. I had a picture of it. That's why I keep saying a banana ball.
Yeah.
I keep saying banana ball.
Python.
Where did I put?
Now I'm upset that I didn't name it banana ball. Just cause.
That's her nickname.
By the way,
Yeah.
Buns, you really should know
Banana
that
ball.
in the various handouts and bits that are in Roll20 for this, and in the creatures section, it is subdivided into various other folders because there's all these different types. So there's demons, there's drow, the Duergar, fungi. There is also a subfolder for young creatures.
Young creatures.
Young creatures. We have infant
Little baby.
creatures.
Little
I'm
baby.
looking. Hold on.
It won't be. I'm sorry. It
have-
won't be visible to you. I'm sorry. Unless I share
Why would
what's
you
inside.
tell me about it then? That
Because
was
I thought it was
Why would
interesting.
you?
I can't believe you've done this.
Fun
right in front of my OSHA violation handbook.
stricture.
Really? In front of my salad? Can we say that?
Creature.
Thank you. You knew you was wrong.
Giant
It's Christian
creatures.
server.
Giant constrictor snake. There we go.
Hi,
Okay.
friends. Welcome to Phoenix, Milwaukee.
If this is your first time here. Whoops.
Yes,
Okay.
I always sound like an RC car when I laugh. Just get used to it.
There you go, Anastasia.
It's what happens.
Big snaky boy.
He's a very sneaky
A big boy.
Very.
Yep, big.
A big boy.
Yeah, not even large, it's huge. Which is crazy.
They are pretty big.
Okay. You have
Like the big.
right. You have
big
access to that, don't you?
Tarzan.
You can shift double click
Yeah, I
that,
can see it.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Ah,
What other beast?
too much control. Okay, let me. Get
Not
it.
enough
Just
control.
gonna put its
Grapple.
AC in there.
Just Shillelagh popping out. I am inevitable.
Like Shinron in Dragon
Oh,
Ball
yeah.
Z, it
So I do
just
this?
keeps coming out of the staff. It just doesn't stop coming out
Wow.
of the staff.
Dendar, is that you? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That is Shillelagh's new name.
I'm gonna move them one over just so we can see our original friend as well.
I guess. Okay.
Thank you. Kaiju fight. Oh, hang on. If we're doing kaiju fight.
Wait.
Wait, hold on. Is it?
If we're doing kaiju fight, we should do kaiju fight.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim soundtrack. Here we come.
Buns, please.
God.
I'm in Japan.
I let me be wrong in American. It's the least you can do.
Gogeta!
Yes, indeed. There's
see,
there's
look, here it comes.
the Godzilla themes in here. What are the other ones? I don't think there's Mothra's not in there, but here it comes.
Mothra.
As Shillelagh explodes from the staff. And that's Corbin just like, it's Corbin and Shakushu and Webster.
My little token has like a little shaky price on it. That's just Corbin going like this.
little choir of Gelib Durs just appears from the rock wall.
Like Saku with the cactus. They're just easily.
Kaiju fight engaged. Here it comes.
Let's go, Shillelagh.
There's Shillelagh. That's Shillelagh. Okay.
It just yawned.
Just curls up and
Forgot I got a
sleeps.
picture for
Noted. Right. No messing around anymore, folks. Okay. They immediately attack?
Yeah. Alright, let me get here. As we both start humming the theme, I get the thing out. No, wait, where'd it go? There's Sharkusho, there's Webster, it just says the group.
The group.
It does, it just says the group.
Where did you come to here, by the way? Gaseous?
Staff of the Python, sorry, had to find it.
Oh, Turbo, there were many, many parts of that conversation that out of context would be very bad.
Oh yeah, if you didn't understand half of what was going on, I'm sorry. Why won't it let me roll a stupid thing? Fine. You want me to use digital dice? I'll use
Let's use this one for Gaseous.
physical dice. 16 plus 5 is 21 to hit.
Against the Bahir, that does hit.
Okay. So it says that I have two things here. One's a D8 and one is a D6. I think the D8 is when it's in Python form.
I mean,
Because
just
the other one
use
says
the
bludgeoning.
just use the stat block from the actual token itself because it is just a giant constrictor snake.
I can't find it in the That's what I was looking for when
select-
I said never mind.
Oh, okay. Select the token and double click it. If you shift double click it, it will bring it up for you. Excuse me.
Shift double click. That's the difference.
Yeah, hold
double
shift.
click.
Yeah.
Okay, load. Thank you. Thank you.
There you go. And you can just click on the name of the action, the bite on the constrict.
I know, I'm sitting here going which one would be better.
choices.
This one does better. Oh, that's what it was. They were the 2 different damages.
Nah,
click that.
Yeah. And that is going to be...
13.
A 13 misses, I'm afraid. Do you have that crystal now?
No, wait. The 21 was to hit. The 13 was damage. I rolled a 21 to hit.
Okay, clicking on the name of the thing rolls to hit. Okay, I'll keep the 21. Click the name of the constrict in chat. Roll 20 chat. That'll give you the damage.
Yeah, that's what the 13s were.
No, but click now. After you click on the character sheet to roll the attack, and then you click on the name in chat to do the damage. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so 18 bludgeoning.
18.
Nice. Okay. See if you've got any immunities or nope. Okay, 18 damage, and it is grappled and restrained. Done. Let me see. It isn't immune to being restrained, is it? No. Okay. So, snick and snick. Never used digital dice. We have all these beautiful Phoenix dice. Okay. And anything else in your turn, Corbin? Do you have any bonus action? Because you did the gaseous form, I assume, was an action, right?
Yes, that was a spell. So that was an action. So for bonus action, I cannot cast something else, but I can. Because Shillelagh is officially in use, I am going to set my tail as my monk weapon now.
Yes. Love it.
So that now has the stuff for my monk weapon. That's
Awesome.
all. That's the last name.
Do you have to... How can you drop out of gaseous form? Is there a way to do that? Is there a specific way that needs to be done?
1 second. Spells, gaseous form. Let's reach it. Transform willing creature. It was me. I was the creature. While in this form, the target's only method of movement is a flying speed of 10 feet. The target can enter and occupy a space with another creature. Has resistance to non-magical damage.
Yeah,
I can actually do stuff while in this form.
But you can't speak, so I think you had to drop out of it to do Shillelagh.
Narrow openings, spear cracks. While in this form, target can't talk or manipulate objects.
If you want to still be in gaseous form, we can say you did Shillelagh before your spell.
So I can do the thing that I thought I could do, which is drop forms in that thing. But I said when I landed between them, I went back into my physical form and said Shillelagh.
Cool.
I said that when I landed.
So you don't want to still be in the form.
No, I just was doing it to get away. It was purely from transportation.
Noted. Yeah,
I said chunky man's. I said a chunky man's misty step. I meant it.
Okay, yep. So you gaseous formed over there, left the staff behind, dropped out of it, just dropped concentration, and then shouted Shillelagh. Yeah.
Yep. So I could be with my group, but that was. I believe that's everything.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. How about Chikoshio?
You're right. I totally didn't do anything for him.
Baby boy.
Right, my BB. Tell me what murder you commit today, darling.
All of the murder.
Well, we start off with a 4, so as far as these are concerned, that means that they can do spit breath.
Ooh, that was timely.
Is that Chikoshio's?
So good. Yes.
That was timely.
It's like, don't you upstage me, Shillelagh. I got this.
They did. They did. They got really jealous of Shillelagh. It was like you're like a half cousin that just shows up every now and then.
Okay.
Just wait till this hook horror shows up.
That was great. Okay, so they're flying up.
Yep. So they gotta. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bleep. That is 30.
And spit breath, yep.
Yep, and spit breath. Now, damage. Or to hit, I mean.
Yep.
D20.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
plus 7 to hit, right?
Yep, and I rolled a 12.
Nice,
so
that hits,
8.
definitely.
Yeah.
Who's that? Hey, thanks for the follow.
Damage was to 2d6 plus 6. I know it's 7 now. I keep forgetting we leveled up, and now I have one more.
It's extra PB of damage, not an extra dice. So it's 1d6 plus 8.
I swear at one point I was doing 2d6 for damage.
can't remember.
But that was a 2 on the D6, and you said it was plus what?
8. So 10.
8, 9, 10.
Fire. Okay. Also, did you make that with advantage in case you get a nat 20 because it's restrained by Shillelagh?
For just the attack or for the...
For the...
Oh my gosh! Okay, nope.
Proof. Yeah.
Oh, dang it, you can't see it.
No, you can.
Yes.
Yep,
Okay.
you got 'em, folks. Let those phoenixes fly.
You said it, and I didn't think I was going to get it.
Nice. So it's
Yeah.
the
Speak
dice
it
roll.
into existence.
It's the dice roll plus the max. So that will be...
Okay.
So it's 6 plus 8 plus 2. So yeah, 16 damage instead.
Yeah.
Speak it into existence.
I mean, it's...
That's really what happens.
With that roar that happened, it sounded like a nat 20.
Yeah, it was very good. That was awesome.
Nice. All right. Okay. But now it's angry, and it is the Bahir's
yeah.
turn.
Oh no, it's here, the consequences of my action.
Okay, it has disadvantage on attack rolls, so I'm going to use its breath attack instead, because I don't have to roll to hit.
I just...
Oh.
So,
like that.
jeez.
let's see here. Oh, look at you all in a line.
No!
Oh no.
Could Kalo, Anastasia,
Slide to the left.
and Corbin
Slide.
Slide to
Please.
the right.
make me
Scrub.
a dexterity saving throw, please?
I hate us.
Crisscross. Everybody clap
Bobby.
your hands.
Everybody roll your dice.
Dun, 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 dun,
Clack, clack,
dun,
clack,
dun,
clack, clack,
dun,
clack.
Clack, clack,
I'm
clack.
gonna use a crystal. That was a natural 3.
I
Use a
mean,
crystal.
yeah, seriously. I
What are we
need you to
rolling?
stop in this messenger.
That's much better.
We're doing deck saves. What are you doing?
We are saving the dexes. John does an 18 save.
And is everyone using your D4?
Forgot
Forgets.
about that.
But
Thank
yes.
you for reminding me.
Let's see.
Gesundheit. Oh, that's even better. 22.
Thank you. But yeah, these are deck saves, correct?
Deck save, please.
Okay.
You have a crystal if you need it.
Okay.
I got a
I don't
dirty
think there's a
20
lightning
with the
one, so-
bliss. So
Hey.
Nice. I wonder if this is
All
going
right,
to
let's
work.
see.
Rah. Roll 20, are you playing today? No. Okay. It'll come later.
Okay, here we go. Corbin dice. Let's go.
You got this.
Big money, no whammies, and
That's how I feel. That's really how I feel. Oh God, what did you land on? That's a 15. So we have a 15 at a base plus the bless.
Excellent. Well done.
So-
That's all of you succeeded at the cost of one single crystal. So yeah, it just opens. It just like its face like emerges out of the coils of Shillelagh, and it just opens up its jaw, and it's like yakitori janai kedo yaki bokenjin demo ii ja.
I feel like I should talk with your mother. I feel
And
like-
a line of electricity just crackles and flashes down the corridor, illuminating this scene and blinding, well, hurting your dark vision. Corbin, you're okay. Even brighter. And
I'm blind.
everyone takes half damage. Congratulations.
oh,
Yeah.
great! What does that look like?
Well, let me just put it in Roll20 chat here.
Nice job.
/R 12d10.
What?
Excuse me.
Click.
Pardon me?
Okay.
Excuse
Oh,
Everyone takes half of 65, so 32 damage.
32. Oh dear.
And
Alright,
Kalo.
cool.
Hi.
Actually, no, yours is gone already. Anastasia, I would like a concentration saving throw, please.
Did you say 35?
34. No, 32.
Two. Okay.
I need a concentration.
Concentration check. Concentration saving throw, yep. DC 17.
I get a +2. Do I still get bless? Oh,
Yep.
I got a 50.
Actually, no. No, actually, yeah, Bless was gone on that saving throw as well, actually, because Kalo did the insight thing. But everyone passed without the Bless, right? Yeah, you did the duel thing, compelled duel.
Yes, good point. Thank you.
That's a 17.
Pizza.
Without the list. I thought I said it was 18.
Fair, Joker. Hmm? The DC was 17. 17.
Oh, I thought I said it was 18.
No.
I'm so mad. I was like, oh no! I was like, I'm one short.
Yeah, 34. It's half,
just like that.
half the damage or 10, whichever's less, and so it was 34. So yeah, 17.
The magic is gone.
If you hadn't saved the deck save in the first place, it would have been a 34 DC. Okay, so yeah, you still have your shroud intact. Your buddies are there.
Yay!
Jeff lives.
is still there.
Jeff lives.
We haven't named the other one, but one of them's still Jeff.
He looks a little sad.
Chat, we have to name the other one. Give a name for Jeff's friend.
The other one's called Bitpart.
He's missing his left arm and his horns are crooked.
He's in bits. Okay, that will be the Bahir's turn with its lightning breath. Kalo.
Hi.
Anastasia on deck.
That was a lot of damage.
Was.
It was a lot.
Let's go help Shillelagh. This thing is too big to be shield mastered, so we're just gonna make 2 attacks with the Morning Star.
How about it?
The Sorrow Star. That's a nat 20.
Yes, let him fly, folks.
So that's going to be a 12 plus whatever I roll for this damage. And you know what? Just for kicks and giggles, let's add a 3rd level spine to it.
Math break.
Math break. I'll do it on a digital dice. I promise you. I'm not that evil.
Cyber Chase theme song starts playing in the background.
What's that? Dun 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 dun.
The Jeopardy song.
All right, so
you concentrate.
here's what we
sing. You concentrate.
Yeah.
Here's what you got. You have a grand total of 33. That's 20 magical slashing and 13 radiant on the bad boy.
Okie doke. 33.
Yes, total.
Nice.
And second attack. How does a 16 fare?
Not enough, I'm afraid. But you have advantage.
I do. Thank you. That fares much better. That's a 19.
Okay. Much better is quite a strong word. It's a little better.
Well, it's better than that. It's a little better.
Better enough.
Better enough. That's 12 magical slashing.
12? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't have 100 HP anymore.
Yeah, that's right. You're the power word
Thank you, Lexi.
kill rage
that was,
now.
that was the face I was hoping for.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
no. Okay. Thank you. Anastasia.
Alright, this thing is freaking me out a little bit, so
Fair.
we're going big. We're doing a 5th level. That is 6 V's. So that's 6 attacks.
Look at this. I'll show you guys the art. Look at this.
I
Oh,
love a little wormy boy. Look at the little legs. Look at those little stubby legs. Alright, so for the first 3, we got 19, 18, and 28.
19, 18, and 28 all hit.
Very
Sweet.
nice.
Next 3.
2 more, right?
Well, no, I did a 5th level, so I get 6
Sorry,
rays.
my bad.
16, 28, and 19.
Okay, 1 misses.
Can I use a
Crystal? Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
You still have plenty.
Alright, that one's an 18. Cool.
That hits.
I'm gonna dice this because it's a lot of dice.
It is.
Alright, so D6s per attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 1d8 for Spirit Shroud. 8. And rollies.
Rollies.
roll these.
Lots of twos.
Well, that's not kosher.
And that'll be 77 altogether.
77?
77.
Holy fuck. Wow.
That's Kimura range right there. I'm proud of you.
I hope that breath
Right.
weapon recharges. Okay, definitely blooded.
Yay! I only have 1/5 level spot, so I can only do that once.
No. Once
One
is
spell,
enough.
one slot.
Fantastic. Okay. Corbin, it looks very badly injured. Shillelagh is tightening its control. The coils crunching in.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can Shillelagh eat things?
Ah!
We never tested that.
We've never
doesn't-
tested that.
It doesn't have that ability. It has
Okay,
bite. It doesn't have swallow.
Doesn't have
It has-
swallow.
You
Okay.
can do the bite attack with advantage.
But it wouldn't be able to like swallow something and then turn back into the staff, trapping it inside of the staff.
Now the lightning arrives. Hello, lightning. I will say
Best bet is Shillelagh gets a new stain. That's all.
Ah.
Turns a nice cherry red.
that's
Cherry wood.
that's akin to that's akin to like divine intervention. So
Got you.
on a-
Alright, so
if you
that's
get
the case.
if you get less or equal to your druidic level on a D100, that's what divine intervention is. So what is your druid level?
My druid level is. Hold on, because it's split down.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
no,
split
it's-
evenly anymore. Druid is 5.
Okay, so
5 or less.
expander.
No pressure.
So can you do it? Can you do it in Twitch chat? Have you got Twitch chat open?
Yeah, give me 1
So
second.
exclamation roll space 100.
Okay.
Buns, if you pull this off,
5 or less.
this is gonna be some anime protag shit.
Roll.
Only because you're in the underdark, so the phase rest energy is, and this will trigger a
Wait,
wild
okay,
magic
so-
surge as well. Not you, Rishi.
Rishi, stop it.
He's getting the bad rolls out first. He's like just warming
Okay.
up, warming up.
Thanks, Rishi. Come on.
Cheers,
Oh,
mate.
here we go. Here we go.
Huh?
We want this anime protag shit. No.
No, not
What did
today.
I roll?
Not
Was it at least down
63.
low? It wasn't even
Sorry.
down.
No.
Let's do
No.
Damn.
Never
Now I'm
mind.
disappointed it wasn't 6 higher, and I'm disappointed it wasn't. No, it was not close. Don't do that to me.
Shits and giggles though. We will see what a 63 is on the druid wild magic surge.
Okay.
Yes.
Because you
Let's go.
did tap into the phase rest there too more than you should.
I'll
I'm
agree.
proud of you.
Everyone, the phase rest is the magical energy that suffuses all of the Underdark, and where it's concentrated, that's where the Drow make their cities. So a 63
3.
What you got,
is-
63? What you got, 63?
Ooh, okay. Choose. As I say, choose a creature that you can see, but I assume you choose the Behir. You feel something bad happening to you. You feel it reaching out, spreading like spores, like a spore druid that you are.
Ooh, yes. And instead of like
You
the
just-
normal butterfly mask that just poofs on my face for magic, the spores are what's around my face.
Yeah. Okay,
and
so
it is supposed to start taking over.
and you feel
me,
something feeling quite that tapping into that magic seemed to have a rather drastic effect on you, attempting to do that for the first time, and seemed to happen to the Behir as well. And you and the Behir now take 2 levels of exhaustion.
We're so tired.
I'm so tired.
We're take a nap now.
Take a nap right here.
Yeah, right here.
You know what? I'll even make it easier for everybody else. Shillelagh can just squish it to oblivion. I'm gonna cast reduce on it, make it small, go squish, bye bye.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
With
just
the
gonna
wild
say.
magic surge, if that takes that thing, I will
No, it's
completely
fine. No,
accept that.
take a moment. No, it's okay. The 2 levels of exhaustion. Level 1 is disadvantage on ability checks, and
Gotcha.
level 2 is your speed is halved.
Not my sped.
Sped. The sped
I
is
can only go 15 feet.
the sped is spud.
I'm very slow now, and I don't like it.
Okay, but same for the Bahir. Which
Yeah,
means,
they also
which
can't
is great.
do things.
That's also kind of great because it has disadvantage to escape from Shillelagh. No?
I will just be not sad. I was gonna say sad. No, I will. How messed up is that pack leader?
Dead.
That package
Yes,
gone.
no. I mean, its corpse has it been
Oh, I
burnt
see.
to ash? Is there bones?
No,
Is
just-
there just
very badly burnt.
very badly burnt?
Mhm.
But it could still do things. Technically. Okay, I'm tired. I can't do anything, so I'm just gonna animate dead the pack leader and send it after.
Okay, that comes back as a zombie or skeleton.
It just says undead servant.
Animate undead?
Yep. Animate dead, not undead.
Sorry, yes, animate dead. It's a 1 minute
I
casting
don't know
time.
if there's a difference.
Sorry.
Oh, is it a ritual?
No, it takes a minute. It's something you have to do out of combat.
Gotcha.
Good idea, though. And you can take him later.
Noted, yeah, just
keep
noted,
it for
yeah.
later. Okay. Nice. So yeah, you're gonna try something else on the. You're gonna try and reduce the thing.
Yeah, go small now.
So in large reduce.
Yes. That's cast. I don't think they have this. It's con 17.
Con save 17. Okay. Are you a beefy boy over here? Please be a beefy boy.
No.
Con.
It's not used to being
17.
not being an apex predator. It doesn't know
It
how
has-
to defend.
It has +4. I got 6.
Ooh, hoo, hoo.
You are small.
Small boy.
Okay, so it is halved, and it goes down 1 category. So it goes from huge to large.
That's Shield Master range. Thank you.
You're welcome. I try to do things. Your glass cannon has returned. Alright, that's Corbin.
And they are still restrained.
Yeah. At this point,
And-
if Sharkishio did anything, it would be hurting Shillelagh as well.
Yeah,
So that's why I'm going to end my
Fair.
turn here.
fair.
Yeah,
Okay.
they would just be burning. They would just be burning Shillelagh too.
Yeah.
And I'm not catching them on fire. No.
Okay, would you like to use any of your reduced movements to perhaps not be in a line anymore?
Yeah, sure. All right, let me move my little. Yeah, get out of here, you. Just gonna limp over here.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with just getting Kalo, Chikoshio, and Anastasia instead.
These are what?
You don't have to. It's okay. I know it's tempting, but
If we.
I'm gonna roll this in.
Sharkishio can move too. If we
Damn it.
go to...
Yes.
he
Go
can
down
follow
together.
Daddy. He follows Daddy over here.
Noted.
He can only go 15 feet. So no, well he can go 30. So I'm actually gonna
Yeah.
send him to safety, and
No
put him away.
No problem. Okay,
Always save
now
my babies.
the lightning breath recharges on a 5 or 6 on a d6. I will roll it in Twitch, so we get full accountability here.
I'm so sorry, y'all, but I
accountability.
Here it comes.
don't want it. I'm gonna die.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
That is a 2.
Ah!
Does
We'll
not
take it.
recharge. Ah. Okay. Now I mean, we've got the kaiju fight here. We really should lean into this kaiju fight a bit more. The Bahir is going to attack Shillelagh. First with its bite. Right, because restraint, yeah, just has disadvantage. Shillelagh's AC is 16, I think. Got
Come
you.
on, Shillelagh.
Shillelagh. 12. Ooh, that's not as good as I thought.
That-
Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to worry about the disadvantage. Boom! 16 on the bite. Ooh, natural 1 for an 11 on the constrict, so that does miss. It doesn't get the reverse constrict.
Oh yeah.
But the bite
Little
hits
punk.
on
Little punk.
15 piercing damage. But it's cool, like Corbin, when Shillelagh goes back to the staff, it's going to have cool, like, Bahia teeth marks in it.
Yes, I would like one so I can tie it to the end of it.
I mean,
Stab people.
I mean, full Monster Hunter rules here. My kids are playing that all the time at the moment. Okay.
Good. Yes.
Halo.
Corbin has a new career goal. Monster Hunter. Let's go.
Your various
Be my
various
friend.
companions look around.
Either be my friend or die. Yes, that is.
Wow.
The choice.
That's usually how it goes. It's in the contract.
So Kayla with advantage.
Yes. We're gonna make 2 attacks.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do a shield master bonus shove attack if we get at least one of those bad boys.
It's constricted. I don't think it can be shoved.
Can I knock it down to the ground?
Why? You already have advantage in the constriction.
I just
wants
want the
to bop
pleasure of
it.
knocking a Bahir down.
I'm gonna say no. It's held up by Shillelagh's coils. Sorry.
That's fair enough. Then I will knock down Shillelagh. No.
Yeah. Corbin, get over here. I want to try something.
That's pretty good.
It's good brother
That's a
energy.
20 brother. That's 23 to hit in the first.
That'll do it.
We'll nuke it with a 3rd level smite.
Okay.
So
Chat. Enjoy
Damage is going-
that. Mm-hmm.
damage is going to be 11 magical slashing and 20 radiant.
Kalo.
Oh, Zakan is here in spirit.
Tell me what happens.
You'll see the head of the rose come up and just smack the tinier Bahir now straight up, knock its teeth out. It'll go flying back. Told you to get out of the fucking way.
And it is just thrashing around and trying to desperately avoid the blade as the Sorrow Star whistles through the air once, twice, smashing into the creature. And Shillelagh tightens their coils. And with one final roar of pain... Sirenscape, don't let me down.
Come on,
It
come on.
kinda did.
It dies.
Yay!
Yes. There we go. Excellent timing.
And you're left in silence of the Hukora's lair. Corbin,
Is
you get yourself a tooth.
Oh heck yeah!
Get
Like,
it.
you guys go over to look. Oh no! Oh no! The 2 people who are normally my impulse control are gone. Oh, Laura and Zakan are here, so nobody is there to tell Corbin that it's a weird idea for them to go over and like lift their knee
Anastasia's
up to
already
about.
grabbing teeth from
If
it.
you're like on the other side, oh, then they're definitely like, oh, let me
They're just
help
like-
you, and lift their knee up to their chest and just kick it out of its socket. They just start kicking them out their sockets. Like, these are gonna be so cool.
The more you look, the more she's got like weird bones and stuff all over, just tied,
Yeah, no,
attached.
They're
to
just like, this is gonna be so cool. Is this poisonous? I'm gonna sniff it.
Just pokes you with it.
Corbin, Anastasia, maybe you can get more teeth if you dislodge the jaw. I think you might be able to get all of them if you do.
See, that's what I said. Shillelagh, come here for a moment, my love.
Hiss.
Question though, after we should we just roll to harvest this thing?
Roll
How many
to
teeth
the
do we
teeth.
roll to see how many teeth we get?
I would
Roll
like
the
to roll
D100.
to harvest. Is this poisonous? Can we eat the meat?
Fair, okay. It could supplement the diet a little. Get a nice... it looks like it would make a good unagi don, Mike, right?
Oh,
Well-
actually, you know what? Yes.
Will Webster be happy with these toes? We're running low. I don't know how they like gnolls. This is technically we just have a cleanup crew that should be lowering down to get rid of these other gnolls right now, which is great because I do want to reanimate the pack leader so that we don't have any more trouble with them if any others are around, because we'll have the pack leader just kind of with us.
How long does that last? I'm curious.
Let me double check.
Yeah, looking look here.
No
It's,
problem. I wouldn't want to be like it lasts forever. It don't. But it
it's not
does
clear.
last.
On each of your turns,
Oh.
creatures under your control for 24 hours.
24 hours.
But if you cast the spell again, you can maintain control.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Well, let me tell you about my best friend. My other friend killed him, so now he is my friend.
By the way, we kind of got a canonical reason for Chakushio's reaction to the Behir, because Behirs and dragons are natural enemies. Fighting.
Oh, you got bad vibe. Bad vibes.
Bad
Don't
vibe,
like
bad
them.
vibe.
Yeah, Behirs,
Bad vibes.
Behirs will never lair in an area it knows to be inhabited by a dragon.
Oh, okay. This is very
and
lovely. Do I hear
If a dragon attempts to establish a lair within a few dozen miles of the Behir's lair, the Behir is compelled to kill the dragon or drive it off. Only
That would explain this.
right?
Yes.
Only if the dragon proves too powerful to fight does a Behir back down, seeking out a new lair site a great distance away.
I just want Charcuterie to be like, you never even had a chance to find a different home.
My lair now.
This is my land now. No layers until you're at least 50 years old. We talked about this. I'm not having you pre-hoarding. No.
Pouty face.
Say it to my face. To my face. In common.
All my friends have hoards.
Yeah, well, if all your friends went and ate everybody's ranges, would you?
Oh, we can eat the ranger?
No!
Well. But the Behir probably had a lair.
Well, why? You can go raid the Behir's lair.
Compromise.
I'll feed them to you. I will feed you your enemies. Do not play with me.
So, the Behir is harvested. And you think, if you have a proper snoot and scout around here, you probably find somewhere for it to have been holed up with its treasures. And I do think, though, Corbin, there's a different treasure you have your eyes on before that.
Summation.
It's coming. It's time.
The two hook horrors disappeared down the corridor south where you are standing right now.
I would like to inquire like a Disney princess. Peeking gingerly behind rocks and such. in curiosity of the world around me.
Okay. By the way, Anastasia, could you, in Twitch chat, could you type for me !roll space 28?
It's time for that surge.
No, that would have
I
happened
think
in
that's
combat.
You're right.
Where?
In Twitch. Oh, anyway, fancy. Roll 20 is fine too. That'd be /R28. 1d28.
There's digital dice in here?
Yeah, in the Roll20 chat box, if you do /R and then 1d28, like that.
Roll 20 chat box. /RD20 what?
/R space 1d28.
1D28.
Thank you. Okay. So, Corbin. You're going to make your way south. The others, are you following?
Yes.
Shillelagh and Webster will watch over Zakan, aka Sleeping Beauty.
So this way?
South, yeah.
Alright. You're on guard dog duty.
Chakushio too? Okay.
Oh yeah, Sharkushio's coming with me. Webster's on guard dog duty.
Noted. Down, down, down. It's very narrow. You're having to squeeze. You can only go half speed, and you're already exhausted. So you're going 10 feet, 5 feet around.
15.
But it's hard.
I
It's
normally
half.
have 30.
But it's difficult terrain as well. So.
Oh no.
Very slow.
Carry me, Sharkushio.
Corbin, do you just want a piggyback ride? I'll carry you. It's fine.
Their face is so grumpy. They say yes, but you know they are not happy about it. That does not stop them from literally crawling into your arms like, eh. But it's like they're so upset. They're tired. They're grumpy, and they need a nap.
Take a nap right here.
That's how they feel.
Good night.
They're good night. I'll take a nap right here, guys. Okay, good night.
I will move for Corbin. Corbin's on my back.
Okay, right behind you.
Okay.
Come on, Sharkushio. How long are we going? Just come all the way down here.
Yeah, it's almost there. I
This
can
is
see,
a, yeah,
I can
we'll
see
just go
your
fast
night
forward.
vision has arrived. There you go.
There we go.
You too, Sharkushio. All the way down here. Anastasia, please.
Join us.
I'm so slow. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You're fine.
Let's do this. So, folks, they couldn't see what's happening because they only get the view of what they can see, like that. Where's Anastasia?
Yay.
Yay.
The whole
there you
party's
are.
here.
Okay.
You survived.
Now, as you squeeze down that tight tunnel, you arrive at the end of the chamber, into a chamber there, and you can see that this little chamber here contains the remains of 2 hook horrors. And you see, now that you've had the chance to look at them properly, they were covered in spear marks, and a couple of them had arrows poking out of them. As it seems the gnolls had been hunting them for a while before they ran in front of you. And they have succumbed to those wounds as they are gathered there at the far end of the chamber. Now, as you investigate the bodies there and you're looking to see what's happened, you do notice that they are gathered in that kind of southeast corner of the chamber because they seem to be guarding a 10-foot hole up in the ceiling.
I should have brought Webster.
Do you can you make me acrobatics or athletics, Corbin?
Yes, I can. Acrobatics, that one. +6. Yay, I rolled a 12. 18.
Okay. Yep, no problem. You are able to climb up nimbly to the hole and kind of mantle shelf up through the gap, and you see that there is another chamber beyond. I don't know, how do I... If I put that on the map... Can you see, does that show up for you?
Yeah, I see something, yeah.
Yeah, there's like a... something.
Okay, it's because that's where it overlaps, that shadowed area there. So you clamber up through there, Corbin, and you end up here.
Ah.
You only
Just
have
me in the glow.
just your glow now, yes.
Me in the glow of my mace.
That's right. I forgot you had.
Only
I forgot you had that on
choice.
because when the others are with you, you can't see that on my map. So yeah, you appear there, and as you clamber up into the space there, the sandy floor of this cavern holds a clutch of 4 1-foot diameter eggs with rocky outer shells. Thanks for the follow. Half buried in a shallow pit.
Like little mollusks of love.
Now you have to pick one.
Like a Pokemon.
Who's your starter Hokor?
Of course. Well, they each have their own little sassy personality.
One of them can cast Wish.
As you reverently go to one knee at the edge of the nest and look with big old heart eyes.
I do.
Right, Demon?
It's very ridiculous.
You notice that one of them trembles and moves in the nest.
Oh, this is how Laura felt. I don't.
And there is a thump. Thump.
Oh. I'm gonna take my little darts that I have, because I have those metal nails. And I'm gonna help. I'm gonna poke it. I'm gonna help. Oh
Nice.
no, it's hi.
And you manage to
I like that tap twice and crack.
you delicately, Kayla, Anastasia, you coming up to see what's going on as well?
Yeah.
There's a lot of commotion. Hold on, Anastasia, I got you. Here, tell me what you see.
There you go. I'll put you both up there.
One of them's panicking.
Like
Oh gods.
Yeah.
We gave them
freaked
another.
Out about a rock.
Okay.
Are you okay? Ah!
The rock is oozing.
I don't think
I'm
that's
mad
a
I
rock.
really fell.
Cue
That was perfect, you stupid thing.
Dwayne Johnson eyebrow. I'm what now?
Like, that's the part that happens when you guys come down. I'm just like, what is it? And then the top part of the egg comes off. And I'm like, ah!
Now, Corbin,
I was
when
ready
you
for the miracle of life.
when you go what do you do with the egg?
I don't eat it, so calm down. I learned my lesson the last time I was given something of a oblongal shape.
I mean, but
and
show
threw it
just
on the ground.
Sorry, I was fixing the tokens on the map there. Show me just with the thing again. Show me the movement there when you went ah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm just like
Okay, it was still facing you. That's what I wanted to check.
Listen,
And
Uh-huh.
emerging, blinking into the darkness
Into
of
the
the
sun?
cave
Oh yeah, wait, you're right. Into the darkness of the cave.
is the first of our tokens from that little subfolder I told you about earlier. An infant Kara.
It's so tiny.
Mechanically as well. It is a tiny creature. Now,
Oh, God.
Corbin, I want you to understand there are responsibilities that come with something like this.
I promise I'll walk them and I'll bathe them and I'll feed them evil aligned people. They'll be, if it works for Sharkishio, it'll work for them.
And a infant Hakara with all of its 4 HP
Look at this
is
stupid
born.
little whiskers.
And
It's just the
It
world.
looks like a small pointy
ugliest.
testicle just fell out of a rock.
wow.
Like in the world's tiniest pygmy elephant seal.
And we're about to wrap things up for today, but let us finish on one last quote from the module. The infant Hakara emerges from the egg and imprints on the first creature it sees.
Papa. You
Oh,
are
Papa.
Papa.
I am Papa!
No, I'm sorry. Guys, look at the token. It's clearly looking at Kalo. No.
Yeah.
Wait.
Stop.
Oh, no.
I hurt my
Oh, no.
jaw with the Muppet face that I just did. No.
No, you're good, There we go.
You were like, I can't move this thing. I was literally about to move it over. Someone's looking at me.
There you go.
It's like, no, Jen. I'm right there.
And
I reach behind me and push Kayla away. I don't want any chances.
it kind of clambers out awkwardly from the shell, and then with its little hooks just kind of swings along your arm, and then just swings up onto your shoulder, and then it's lying there
my brain is just
like a
sloth.
flying fox, basically. Yeah, it's just like that. On top.
I'm just seeing a baby sloth, and you can't flavor it any other way in my mind. It's just going. Ew.
And allow me to jump into its token here and give you control.
Dreams really do come true.
Hey. Thank you,
Years in the
Demon.
making.
Demon with the gifted sub. Does it go to the new mama? The new papa?
The new papa.
Is the wish your heart makes.
When you rob a nest.
Now come on, I tried to remove that quandary for you by having the parents die.
You say things like they make it better, but they never do get better. Still, my dream finally came true.
Yay!
Beautiful.
Dead
I could
parents.
draw. I will take any good or bad drawing of a family photo attempt at Corbin and their menagerie, Daisy. I will take
Okay.
any at all. Hey, I would cry. I need you all to understand that it could be stick figures. I'm still gonna cry.
They could be stick figure.
I mean, full on Mama Nimanyoy stick figures.
Nice. Okay. Oh no, you don't need the juvenile. Sorry. Later, maybe.
Maybe. You mean forever?
I want to say, I do have the life cycle of the creature here. It is infant for up to 1 month. From 1 to 3 months, it's young, and then up to 6 months, it's juvenile, and then from 6 months, it's adult.
So 6 months. I have to survive 6 months in the Underdark with the baby hook horror.
Yeah.
Hey, we had the same type of oh no's when we said we just got to keep this egg away from people. And now Sharkusho makes full sentences and threatens my authority. So I
Thank you,
think
Damon.
I'm doing pretty well.
Okay, Corbin. Oh man. Corbin.
Disney type songs. You're welcome. You're welcome.
So, Demon gifting that sub spun the wheel for you, and we did it for you, Corbin. You know, as the proud papa of this new baby hook horror.
Mama y papa. I'm both Mama y papa.
Now,
Mama y papa.
I'm afraid you're going to be able to keep it very, very safe and sound as you grow a size, and you're now trapped in this nest chamber.
Oh.
You know what? I will Alice in Wonderland this shit. It is perfectly okay. It's perfectly okay.
Just eat from the right side of the mushroom. Your own spores.
Because as we've learned, I have reduce and large, and I'm gonna just make myself
Cast
small
it on
again.
yourself. Clever.
God dang it.
Clever. Nice.
It just looks like I sneezed suddenly and went, and then got small again.
Okay. So.
Oh wait, I don't need to waste a spell slot. I'm a changeling. I'm just gonna make myself small.
I don't think does it go to like a full size category change?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Nice.
Yep. For my shape shifting, I can go at least one up to. There is a limit. I'm gonna get it so that I can know it.
Know your limits.
There is a limit.
Players.
I'm gonna figure it out. Actions, feats. There you go.
Don't fight the wheel. Corbin, don't fight the wheel. The wheel has spoken.
The wheel has spoken. I will not fight it for now. But just know. It sure is a great way to end the session. But just know when we meet again.
That's it, that's it. Okay, my friends, thank you so much. And with that miracle of life and miracle of DM generosity, I'm gonna scrunch up this Corbin
you can
needs
finally
a baby.
Scrunch it up. 2 years in the making.
Dreams come true.
It is gone.
I will wear a tiara and sing in a full Ariel voice the next time I get an animal companion.
Demon, you should know that that one of the categories on the wheel is Disney Princess. Okay, now you got one for free. Right.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much. We are going to wrap things up there, but we're going to say goodbye to these lovely people and head on off raiding, so stick around for that. And if you're not in the giveaway, ! Enter in chat for your chance to win. Last chance is wrapping up here. CZRPG goodies going to one lucky winner this session. CZRPG. Oop. Check out their stuff there. So yes, everyone, ! Enter if you want the chance to win, and we'll draw the winner at the end of the session, which is very, very soon. Okay, so thank you, players. Wonderful as always. Nice to come at you with something a little stronger. It was a CR12.
Oh, okay.
And we. I'm curious. I need to later. Okay, so. Oh, Demon, one for yourself as well. Who? Okay, well, I mean, sorry, we got another little thing of business to do here before we finish. Demon, who gets the next spin then? Well, that's another spin. So, Kalo or Anastasia, who? Thank you, Demon. It's an absolute pleasure. Thanks for the support. Welcome.
Give it to Corbin again.
I'm really gonna cry now.
Who gets another spin?
Oh,
me
no.
too. Okay. What is it? Circle of life.
It's my new screensaver. That's what it is. It's
Yes.
my new screensaver.
Yes. Excellent. Okay.
Make Charcucci look like a dog.
Rishi, you don't get to choose.
Yeah.
It's Demon sub. Demon chooses. Demon, who would you like to have the wheel spun for? Only got the last of the stream, but loved it. You're welcome, Demon. Join us. We've got plenty of streams going on all the time. With that sub, Demon, we'll get a spin of the wheel. So who gets that? Okay, so whilst Demon's considering that, Corvin again.
Yes.
More Corvin.
Give it to the horror. Give it to the hooked horror, baby.
Yeah, the horror.
Sure. The hooked horror.
We're never gonna get out. We're never gonna end this session.
I
We
mean,
live here now.
this is very apt. Corbin was already feeling this. The hooked horror comes out. Whoops. Whoops. All charisma.
Ah!
Massive baby eyes.
Oh, you're already learning how to manipulate people. You're gonna be such a good scare tactic
So
when
that-
I take over.
It's like that Puss in
Oh,
Boots shot. It's just like looking up at you.
Like, Puss in Boots face.
Yep.
It's like,
Just what a druid
oh.
needs. Yes, a baby hook horror with max charisma. Charisma 20 for the baby hook horror. Noted.
And that's why nobody just goes, no, a hook horror, and then just takes it out. It still has that fresh baby smell. So you just want to protect it.
Oh.
No.
So nice. Okay, thank you. So yeah, everyone jump into the giveaway, and we are going to wrap things up here. Kalo, who are you in the material plane?
Friends, thanks for joining us for this Miracle of Life session. I'm Mike. I'm Grim in chat.
Mostly death.
For now,
Also Miracle of Life.
also Miracle of Life. Miracle of Life.
Fair.
For now, this is where you can find me. So as soon as you leave the stream, I cease to exist. But I'll see you next week.
Rebooting soon. But the ghost of Mike does drift through other chats from time to time, so keep your eyes open for a spooky sighting. Anastasia, how about you?
Hello, I am Smallbird Lex. You can find me at Smallbird Lex and Smallbird Art. If you go to my Twitter, I'm doing a little random freebie chibi giveaway. If you go and comment on my art post, you might get a free little drawing. So go ahead and hang out there. Check out my stuff.
Awesome.
I am here on Wednesdays, and then I'm on Sir Pfeffer's channel Saturdays for my level 20 campaign. You want to see me do some crazy damage? You thought 77 was crazy? Go check out 326.
Girl.
You keep that shit over there. Excellent. Nice. Okay. Thank you. And Corbin.
Tis I, Corbin, collector of hook horrors, giant spiders, dragon wormlings, and more as we go through this lovely Underdark menagerie.
More?
I mean, and not another animal companion will be had. It's not like I have summon Fae or anything. Don't worry about it. But when I'm not giving John high cholesterol, I'm just a buns. And you can find me on your face. I'm gonna not look at that part of my screen. You can find me on Twitter as Honeybuns and on Twitch as Battle Scar Bunny, where I do sometimes do a lot of things and do not do sometimes do a lot of things. I know that sentence didn't make sense. I'm just trying to make sure I have enough to download the compendium of Walking Dead so I can cry like a little bitch later this year. It's tradition at this point. It never gets old.
Nice.
Clementine is a drug, and I am fully committed.
Fully
And-
committed, straight addicted.
Before I say my
It
goodbyes, a massive thank you to all of those lovely people that support the channel. You've seen their links coming through chat. We have some discounts for you if you want to grab some of that awesome stuff for your games. CZRPG and Phoenix Dice. Discounts to be had over there. And you have the chance to win! ! Enter in chat for CZRPG goodies heading your way. And also do check out the awesome Kickstarter from our friends at Troll Games, which has, I think, 15 hours left until it's finished. A mere 15 hours to go. So jump in on that before it runs out. I checked it out. Is it still going? To make sure that I still needed the thing in chat. And it was like 18 hours to go before we started. So, yes. Do jump over there and grab the awesome After Winter Dark, the aired fantasy setting from Troll Games for their Castles and Crusades. Awesome stuff over there. And we will hope to see you again soon. If you are in the Americas, first thing tomorrow morning, or if you're on this side of the world with us, I am in Japan. If you're in Australia or whatever, then later today we will be returning to Ravenloft, to the corrupted carnival of the Revalia, as our Barovia and Beyond crew continue to quest through those blighted domains of dread. Then we'll be back on Friday with those awesome folks from Chesenta's Tyranny, our sneak peek preview playthrough of the awesome CZRPG upcoming campaign. And they have successfully stormed the fort and taken the town for themselves, and from there their rebellion will grow as they attempt to overthrow the tyrannical regime in Chesenta, over on the southern shores of the Sea of Fallen Stars. So do join that awesome crew over there for more shenanigans on Friday. And that's it until we're back here in the Underdark. We're running a little light ship at the moment, only 3 sessions a week at the moment, which feels very strange for me. But fear not, because we will have new campaigns starting soon. On the 19th or the 20th of March, depending where you are in the world, we will be heading to the jungles of Chult for the Tomb of Annihilation. I'm very excited. If you want to see the art for the characters on before it's released anywhere else, jump into our Discord so you have the chance to see Emma City Art's beautiful creations. And then later on next month, we are starting a every other week Saturday game of the Spelljammer campaign, The Light of Xerxes. And just let me tell you, we had session 0 on Saturday, and there are so many great ideas already bouncing around. I'm very excited. If you're looking forward to seeing more Spelljammer races, I hope you enjoy the NPCs. These bastards.
We never cease to disappoint.
Patch went
We never cease to disappoint.
Patch went Astral Elf. We have an Astral Elf. But can you believe it? No GIF, no plasmoids, no autognomes. I am sad. Okay. Listen. Okay, thank you everybody. I am looking forward to finally getting to Graven Hollow next week. Which we will get to Graven Hollow next week. as
I
you
believe in you.
first discover the Bahir's hoard. And a little something, because Anastasia did not get her roll of the spin of the wheel that happened there. What was that roll that you did? That 12 that you rolled. What could it be? We shall see next time before you continue on your way towards Graven Hollow, the Stone Giant's library, to discover what has befallen the Underdark. Okay, my friends, thank you all so much. We are going to wrap up that giveaway and see who our lucky winner is. And then we shall head off our raiding. Who could it be? Let's see. Who's
raiding?
Who's on? Let's have a look here. See if any of our stream team are on. Oh, lots of folks. Let's see here. Okay.
Thank you.
Let us. Speaking of the miracle of creation, the miracle of life we've had here, the fabulous Gnome Anne, awesome TikToker and D&D person extraordinaire, is designing D&D Furbies. So let's head over there and see what
I know
monstrous
somebody
creations.
who would be horrified by this. Oh boy.
Okay, there we are. Closed up the winners' entries there. Good luck, everyone. Today's CGRPG goodies go to boom, Dark Neve. Ooh, a new person. I don't think they've won before. Double check they are still in the chat. She's. Oh no, they have left onwards to other adventures. No. But good news, that gives a chance to everyone else. Okay. Good luck, everyone. Rerolling. Captain Ziggy. They should still be around. Usually are. Yes, indeed. Captain Ziggy, congratulations. We'll send that in your general direction as quickly as possible. Right. Okay, my friends. Thank you all so much. Sorry, Dark Neve. I didn't realize it outed you in chat like that. I was just doing that so I didn't forget myself. It's just like, Dark Neve has been removed as a winner. It's like, okay. Wow.
Oh, wow.
It's like, chill, Streamlabs, chill. Okay. Right, my friends, let us head on over to Gnome Anne, and we shall see you all again very, very soon, as we are heading off to the lovely, lovely mists of Ravenloft in a matter of hours. Okay, thanks all so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. But you know what to do. Stick around for a wee message about those lovely folk who support the channel. Head over there and check them out and give them all of your support as well, because they're cool stuff. And then we shall head on over for that raid. You know what to do. Stick around for that raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we say around these parts, in the words of a Bahir, Oyasumi Nasai. Bye.
Oyasumi.
A massive thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed that session. And let us also say thank you to the wonderful folks who support the channel. CZRPG, Phoenix Dice, Troll Games, and of course the fabulous Sirenscape. If you would like to check them out, follow the links in chat, and of course jump on those tasty coupons if you want to get some discounts on awesome things for your games. CZRPG is a constant source of inspiration with their fantastic products, interestingly written, beautiful maps, dynamic encounter design, original monsters and magic items. Do join their newsletter for all of the information about what's going on with them. And of course, where would we be without those gorgeous Click-Clack math rocks from Phoenix Dice? An amazing producer of interesting designs, guaranteed to roll well for players, not so well for GMs sometimes, but that's the way we play. Now, if you would like to support this amazing company with their recycled materials and very eco-friendly way of doing business, do give them a click and look at all of the beautiful dice that they have over in their store. Troll Games, all of our friends over there, they have their own original Castles and Crusades system, lots of stuff for D&D and all sorts of amazing TTRPG stuff in their store. Click on that link and get your adventure underway. And of course, last but not least, by any measure you care to employ, Sirenscape, a fantastic source of music and sound effects that just takes your game to a new level. fantasy, science fiction, mystery, heists, whatever type of game you're playing, whatever system you're playing, Sirenscape has the sounds for you. And you can pipe that all over the world to wherever your players are through their online player. And if you would like to, you can get yourself a free trial by following the link. And if you become a Super Siren, you can get access to all of their hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of options, make your own original sound sets, and support us too via our affiliate link there in chat. Okay, that's all for today. Another massive thank you, and we look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. Stick around for the raid. If you've got them, let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai.